What's up, children? I-5150 Straniero here, and I'm bringing you a Call of Duty commentary, Modern Warfare 3. This isn't my gameplay, this is Tanner's gameplay, my brother, I-5150 Tanner. We were playing Team Tactical, Search and Destroy on Interchange, and he went 13-1. Pretty good for Team Tactical, considering there's only 4. I know at the last round of the game, he got a 4-man ace because there's only 4 people, so he got the 4-man ace there. And then he may have gotten one other, I'm not sure. He stole a lot of my kills. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I am here to talk to you about the CinderBlock Fariy and the Trash Fariy. Because, you know, I don't know. Because at school we have a parking lot and we park. Everyone kind of has their own spot. It's just like, you know, that's a spot you park in when you get to school in the morning. So I have the same one I park in every day. And Joel carpools with Max because he's a lazy fag and doesn't have his license. And so he mooches off Max, and they park next to me every day. And we both have trucks, pickup trucks. Mine's a lot smaller than his because his has like a 6-inch lift and it's a big Ford F-150. Ford sucks because I drive a Chevy, and of course I have to hate Ford. But that's beside the point. It's just, so a while ago, like, you know, trash which like appear in the back of my truck, like bottles and just bottles and cans. And I was like, okay, you know, someone's, you know, just dropping trash in the back of my truck. No big deal. I was like, who would it be? Because I park in a spot where it's kind of like, it's right against a curb where there's a bit like a dirt thing where I guess they're going to plant plants eventually because it's a brand new parking lot. But it's like a dirt thing, and you'd have to either walk between my truck and Max's truck because I back in, and so the bed isn't, you know, facing outwards. It's facing, you know, in towards the back of the parking space. So you'd have to walk between the two cars and throw it in, or, you know, walk over this dirt patch and throw it in, which it just seems like an inconvenience because there are many more trucks that are, you know, more open and available for trash throwing. And so, you know, I confronted Joel, and I was like, Joel, is it you guys? I don't really care that you're throwing trash in the back of my truck. I just want to know if it's you so you can stop, because it's kind of annoying sometimes because every time I wash my truck, I got to get in the bed, get all the cans out, get all the paper out, and shit like that. Which I've decided from now on, since they're just going to throw their bottles away, I'm going to recycle them and pay for gas, because they throw a lot in. And the one thing that tipped me off was every Friday they go get donuts because they're in some kind of gay relationship. Not really, but they are. Actually, no, they are in a gay relationship, technically speaking, because they're both fags. And so every Friday they go get donuts, and Joel gets chocolate milk every morning because he's in like 2nd grade apparently. Not that chocolate milk isn't good, but you know, one Friday after school I'm getting to the car and there's a chocolate milk bottle in the back of the truck, and I was like, no, that can't be Joel. And I confront him, and his response to me asking him if it was his chocolate milk was, I don't drink that brand, I only drink Nesquik. Excuse me, which wasn't a very good that wasn't a very good excuse. And so today, I drove home, and then I had to take Alberto home because he came over, and I had to stop to get gas. So I get out, I go inside, give the lady $20 or whatever, however much cash I had on me to put in gas. So I walk out, I, you know, unscrew the filler cap, put the pump in or whatever, and start filling. And then I look in the back, and there's 2 conveniently placed fucking cinder blocks. These are like 20-pound cinder blocks that wouldn't be easy to move. And this morning, Joel and Max, on the front of their shirts, like, you know, in their stomach area, were both wet. And it was really foggy this morning, so the cinder blocks would have been wet. And I don't know anybody else at this school that would take the time to, like, you know, walk over curbs and squeeze between cars to put cinder blocks in the back of some random kid's car. So I know it was Joel. He denies it. He's like, well, if you can't think of anyone else that would do it, why would I do it? I'm like, Joel, I know it's you putting trash in the back of my truck. Why can't you just admit it? He's like, I would never do such a thing. And he won't admit it. I know it's them. And it's like, I don't understand the point of putting cinder blocks in the back of the truck, because what the fuck am I going to do with 2 cinder blocks? So, you know, when I drove Alberto home, guess whose house is on the way to Alberto's house? Joel's house. So me and Alberto parked got out of the car, and left Joel 2 25-pound cinder blocks on his front porch. And now he gets to deal with them because I don't fucking want him. So that's the CinderBlock Fariy. I thought you guys might find that interesting, and I'd like a response if you think it's Joel, because I'm almost fucking positive it's Joel. So I will talk to you guys next time. 13